Okay, lesson 10 is a review of the lesson we did in the 6th grade work. So hopefully you are remembering the formula interest equals the principal times the rate times the time. Interest is money gained, like if you put it in a savings account and you're earning money, but it could be money loss. If you have a credit card or a loan, they're going to charge you interest. So in addition to paying the money back, you also have to pay that interest amount. The principal is the amount started with. The rate is your percent, often written as or always written as a decimal or a fraction. And your time is annually, which means once a year. All right, so I'm going to go through the problems on the exit ticket. So Erica's parents gave her $500 for her high school graduation. She put the money into a savings account that earned 7.5% interest. She left the money in her account for 9 months before she withdrew it. How much interest did she earn if interest is paid monthly? So her interest is equal to the principal, 500, times the rate. The rate is 7 5/10%, so 7 5/10 over 100, or as a decimal, 75 thousandths, and times the time. And the time is the amount of years. Well, in this case, 9 months is less than a year. So 9 months is 3/4 of a year. So you can use the fraction or the decimal. So then you plug that into your calculator. When you do that, you're going to have to round to the nearest cent. And you end up with $28.13 made in interest. Okay, on the second problem, if she would have left the amount of money in the account for another 9 months before withdrawing it, how much would she have earned? So my principal is still the same. My interest rate is still the same. But this time it's 18 months, another 9 months. 9 plus 9 is 18. So 18 months. And remember, our time is in years, so 1.5 or 1 5/10 is our time. Plug that into your calculator. And she would have earned, had she done that, $56.25. The next question said about how many years and months would she have to leave the money in the account if she wants to reach her goal of saving $750. So she needs $750 when she takes it out. She's got $500 that she's depositing. So interest-wise, she needs to make $250 in interest. So I plug that in for the interest. The principal is $500. The rate is still the same. And we are solving for the time. We need to know how much time it would take to get $250 in interest. So 250 equals 37 5/10 times t. Opposite of multiplication is division. So we're going to divide both sides by 37 5/10. And when we do that, we get 6 2/3 equals the amount of time. And so when I have to change that to years and months, the whole number 6 years, and then 2/3 of a year. So common denominator for years, 12th. 2/3 equals how many 12ths? And so it's 8/12. So 6 years, 8 months. Okay, on your problem set. When you get to number 3C, you need to create a graph. If you're not really good at drawing out the lines and stuff for that, in Notability, you can change the paper background to graph paper and then use that to help draw your graph. And then you can, if you're doing this on Notability, you can cut and paste it into this or turn it in separately. Go ahead and get started on your problem set. There's 4 problems.